Please welcome from Ashdod, Israel, 2017 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series champion, Alon.
Day, a NASCAR Next alum, won 4 Euro Series races this season and made his Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series debut. To present the championship trophy, please welcome back from Whelen Engineering, Peter Tizzi.
Whelen would like to extend a very special thank you to Jerome and Ann Galpin of FJ Motorsports for providing us with the opportunity to sponsor this dynamic and exhilarating series of full-bodied stock cars racing on historic road courses and ovals throughout Europe, NASCAR style. Thank you to all the officials, drivers, team owners, mechanics, team members, and sponsors of the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series for your participation and support this past season. It is my honor and privilege to officially present the 2017 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series Championship Trophy to Alon Day.
Presenting the championship ring, please welcome NASCAR Executive Vice President and Chief Racing Development Officer, Steve O'Donnell.
Alon, I think you said it on the video as well. A lot of hard work for your first championship after your third season. An incredible series that we have building in Europe. This driver also made his Monster Energy Cup Series debut this year. He's raced in all 3 of our national series. He's an incredible representative for our sport. And I think of the young kids in Israel who are going to look at you one day and say, I can have a dream to race in NASCAR. And on behalf of the France family and everyone at NASCAR, we're incredibly proud of what you've done and want to present you with your championship ring.
How cool is that, huh? Good evening, everyone. Well, in the last couple of days, I just realized one big thing. Driving a race car is so much easier than writing a speech, and I definitely hope to drive a race car my whole life. What a journey it was. To end up here tonight as a NASCAR champion. Whoever would have thought 3 years ago that an unknown driver from a small country in the Middle East one day will become a NASCAR champion after competing in NASCAR 3 national series and being a part of the NASCAR Next program. That achievement would have never been reached without the help of so many people, and tonight I have the opportunity to thank them for everything they did. First, I have to thank NASCAR Whelen Euro Series, Team FJ, Ann and Jerome Galpin, and the championship's title sponsor, Whelen Engineering, for creating such a great championship and giving European motorsports the chance to partner with one of the most exciting championships in the world. And even more than that, giving us, the drivers, the opportunity to put our name in the Hall of Fame as a NASCAR champions. Now, as an Israeli boy, we used to be considered as a hot-tempered people. Combine that with a group of passionate Italian people, and it could be a start of a good joke. But actually, it was the start of a great relationship. Cal Racing Team, my team, they became my familia. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity you gave me in our first test back in 2015, and for believing me and giving me the best car and people I can ask for. Now, driving for Italian team is definitely a unique experience. Gaining 10 pounds from eating pasta and overdosing on espressos is something completely normal. But the craziest thing was the fact that you don't even have to speak a language. You just have to say something and move your hands like Italian, and they know exactly what you need to do to make your car go faster. Now, I have to admit, when I wrote that speech, I had to watch Villarino's and Kumpen's speeches, our previous champions, to check that I'm not forgetting anyone in my speech. And at least I got away with one thing. I don't have to thank my wife like they did, because I don't have a wife. But I definitely have to thank them. And also thank Gabion, Gusent, Garcia, and all the other competitors for taking our races to a new level and for giving me a hard time on the track. Not really. In the last 3 years, I went from being a rookie in the NASCAR world to making my debut in all 3 national series, achieving my dream of competing in my first Monster Energy Cup race at Sonoma this year. I could not do this. Thank you. I could not do this without David Levine. You believed in me, you supported me the whole time. Thank you, Dave. Now, the base and the most important part of every athlete is the family support. Without that, everything is so much harder to achieve. And thankfully, I am blessed to have such a supportive family around me, especially my father. Nothing would have happened without him. From my very first day in go-karts until my last race a month ago, you were always there, reminding me all the time that this is just a sport and that I just have to enjoy it. Thank you, Dad. I love you. And the very last group I would like to thank are the fans. Without you, this wouldn't even be a sport. Your dedication and passion for these sports make it truly special and gives us the fuel to keep going. I hope to see you next year as a champion again. And because we are an international team, buona sera. Have a great night. Shalom.